All right. Who is alive in the neighborhood tonight? Let's find out. Let's give it a couple minutes here. Delicious. It's Wednesday night. We're going to be chatting. We're going to be shooting. We're going to be drinking coffee. And we're going to be loving life. And wiping hairs off of our jackets. Hope y'all are having a good week. What up, Mikey? Rex, what up, man? How you be? How's everybody doing this fine evening? Hopefully you're getting some shooting time in today. I got to shoot before work, which is always fun. Do I need more light? Whoa. 3 people up in here. I'm gonna turn on one more light. Yeah, we'll try that. Ha! I'm back. Does that expose my good side better? All right, fellers. So yeah, what up, Manuel? One cut and busting a 30 millimeters. All right, that's always fun. My wife took my ruler back. I have a ruler out here somewhere. I stole hers a while ago. She made me give it back. So now I have to get my other ruler out because I'm going to be measuring some stuff. So I got a package the other day from Jordan. I won he did like an impromptu kind of live thing where he was giving away a whole bunch of stuff. And one of the things that he was giving away was a natty, and he picked my number. That night I was lucky number 19, and I got picked. Hey, Carrie, what's up, my dude? How are you? But another package I got was some targets. I got them from Slingshot, and they just showed up today. So I was gonna do this live tonight anyway to try out the natty from Jordan, but we're gonna combine it with the new targets from Slingshot. So if you have not seen them, they jingle. Let's get one of these. I bought 2 of them, and I hung one up just a couple minutes ago over in the catch box, and this one is in the package. So this is what you're gonna get. They're charging you $5 for this little guy, and what it looks like to me is a piece of tube of some sort with a little jingle bell in the middle, with some paracord wrapped through it, and then it's just tied off on either side, and then you can hang it or tie it off however you so choose, I suppose. Now see, Mikey already has a set of these. I am playing with my ding-a-ling. 1 of 2. I have 2. Well, I guess I have 3, but I bought 2. Well, I own 1. George from Alaska. 40 inches of snow. Holy crap. I don't think we even got 4 inches of snow last year. Last year was one of the lightest winters that we've had up here in a long time. I busted out my shovel twice, I think, all year. So we're overdue. But based on the way it is right now, being the mid-November, and today it hit 60 degrees today, that's extremely mild for this time of year. I don't know what material this is, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's pretty tough. Like I said, Mikey already, yeah, you can keep all the snow up there for sure, Rex. He already busted his bell, or he flattened it out from smacking it but he's also pumping out some heat. So he was beating the hell out of these things, and the bell decided to cave in and crush on him, and I don't think it jingles no more. So we're gonna see what it goes. This has got a little bit of, I guess you can, what is it called? You can mash it a little. It's not PVC, because PVC will snap when you hit it for sure. I was trying a trick shot the other day, trying to think of new ideas that haven't been done already, and like everything's been done. But I was trying to do a lighter pop through a piece of PVC tube that was like about this long, and I was stuck a lighter on the one end, and then faced the tube out, and then I was shooting BBs through it, or not BBs, but 8mm through it. And what would happen, I got it a couple of times, but it wasn't a direct, like, perfect hit, because it would chip the PVC. So it would smack a piece of the PVC, chip it off, but then the 8mm would go through and pop the lighter. So I know this ain't PVC, because PVC will bust, and I highly doubt they're going to sell you a target made out of something that's going to shatter. As far as size, it probably says on their website, but I didn't take the time to read it. So the width on this is 35mm if you hold it up like this way. I'm assuming it's the same that way. But you're shooting it this way, which is going to be a cylinder. Now, are they going to ricochet? I don't know. Are they going to come flying back at me? Who knows? But we're going to have to see. So I do have one set up down there in the catch box. Second thing I bought, which I've been eyeballing for a while, and I don't know if I really even wanted it or not, but, you know, it is what it is, and I ended up getting it. You want the small balls, that's true, man. They're small, but they sure are fun. So the second thing I bought was this little knocky downy thingy. So it comes in a bag. I guess I'll show you the whole thing. The way you get it is in a bag like this. And it says, scan this QR code for instructions. They give you, once again, I didn't read, and I guess I probably should have. But they give you multiple sizes on here. I thought it was just going to be like one size. Actually, I don't even know what I thought. I kind of thought it was going to be just one size, but it makes sense to have multiple sizes, I guess. Now these, I don't know who, they put on damn near the biggest one. So when it comes straight out of the package, you're going to get the biggest one on there, it looks like. This right now, do you want my coin worker? Holy cow, that's cool. How are you, coin? If you want my real honest opinion on this, which I try to keep it real, guys, but what was the cost in this thing? Probably in the $5-ish kind of range also, if I had to guess. I can't remember. I threw out the damn receipt. It wasn't much, but when you're buying stuff at that price point, I guess you can't expect a whole lot of like fine details and stuff. So this is just, I don't know, vinyl or something. But you can see it's very generic. They completely missed the mark on this, all right? So you can see the stitching goes completely off, and it misses a whole loop there, and not anywhere near center. So I'm not really expecting much when you're not paying high dollar for this stuff. They definitely missed the mark all the way around on this guy here. I mean, they are cheap. I said it. This is the simple shot version, dude. This is the one straight from their website. So they're sourcing it out, which, I mean, duh, right? The only way you're gonna make money. They're not doing anything wrong. I mean, you know, you just buy and sell, right? So you buy something, you get it at a quantity that's you get a break on, right? And it goes down in price, and then you offer it to the people, and you raise it back up a little bit for a margin, because you have to pay to operate your company. So it's I got that too, Manuel. Yeah, I got that same coupon. So it said, I don't know, something about Nathan did something or another, but here's a 30% off coupon, which is sweet. You know, that's awesome. But anyway, I don't, you know, you can't expect much when you're paying not much. Some are textured and some are not. So I don't know if they put them in backwards. This is good stuff right here. So this is textured. You get 5 different pieces, right? So first one, textured. Second one, textured. Third one, textured. Fourth one, smooth as butter. Did they put it on the wrong side? Maybe. Somebody was falling asleep at the job. Let's see if the inside's textured. Yep, so they put one on inside out. Does it matter? Who cares? I'm gonna shoot it anyway. But that's funny too. So we got definitely very poor quality control, but when you're spending $5, what the hell do you expect? If they charged me $50 for this thing, I'd be pretty damn pissed off, but they didn't. So now you got like a base of some sort, a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm assuming is some sort of screws and a cage to, this is what makes it stick back up. So somehow you gotta incorporate this into that and this into that. And then you're gonna have to, we're gonna figure this out on the fly, all right? And shove that through there, like that. I think I'm doing it right. Okay, and then you got a nut. You put the nut on here. Oop, that's not the right one. That one just slid right over. We're gonna do that. You got a little nut. All right, so we got that finger tight. I don't feel like grabbing a screwdriver, and I did not look at the instructions like your typical person. Okay, so, oh geez, yeah, there we go. So who's a fart sniffer? Give me a second here. Can't expect much from a 3-year-old. Nice. Are you trying to insinuate that they have slave labor or something over there? I think I might have put that part on backwards, but it does the same thing. I'm gonna flip that around really quick. I mean, I think this is gonna be, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. You know, you're supposed to just shoot at it and it just, instead of flipping around on a string, it pops down and falls back up. But I'm gonna switch that little guy over because I like the way it looks better. And I don't know about that slave labor thing, dude. I don't know if is that real? God, did I screw this up? There it goes. Maybe you're supposed to put the spring in there. All right. I think we're getting closer, dudes. So we're gonna put that in there. Need to hire me a child labor to put this thing together. There we go. I had it together, but I think it was wrong. This was one of those spur of the moment, what do they call that, impulse buys. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just get something else while I'm in the website. Oh, there's washers too, I guess I should probably put on. But we're not gonna. All right, so now I think I probably need some washers somewhere. But that's what it does, all right? And then you gotta attach your thing. Let's see what size, what do you think size that is? 15? Where the hell is my damn ruler? 15? I didn't know 15, you freaking goon. That's a 40. All right, so the smallest is a 40. And then you got a 50. You guessed it, a 60, 70, and 80, about. So if we were going to shoot it, I'm not going to shoot this one tonight, I don't think, because I don't got nowhere to mount it. But you would pop that through there, and put that through there, What's up, Andy? Ah, oh, damn it. Did I put it on backwards? You should probably watch what I'm doing. There we go. That's going to go in there. Flip it around. Tighten that up. Ah, that's why they have a second spring? I thought maybe it would break. All right, so there it is in all its glory. So you mount it level, I suppose, and you hit it, and it flaps up. I don't think you could make this going to the hardware store for $5 or whatnot. So is it worth it? It was to me at the time, but is it anything spectacular? No. Will it do what it's supposed to do? Yes. So yeah, I don't know. This will be out on the catch box eventually. I wonder how you make it tighter though. I want to put it to where it's more pressure. Maybe I could bend that spring out or something. Probably bend the spring a little bit, right? Or put the other one in. I don't know. We're going to shoot that eventually. So, back to the natty. I don't know if Jordan was going to make it in tonight or not. But I'm super thankful. He's a very cool guy, and he does very good things for the community. And he shipped this over to me pretty damn quick, so that was awesome, man. And let's I guess let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Holy cow! It doesn't look anything like the one he showed me. Huh. I thought that he had it all finished with his name on there and stuff. This is goofy. Come on, Jordan. Anybody could do that. You just cut that off a tree. I thought he did good work. Ay, ay, ay. Of course, kidding. Jesus. This is the one he sent me. This is awesome, man. Look at that. I just opened this. You heard me rip the package. So now we get to inspect his work. I bought in a couple of his one at least. I bought an Icarus, I think. And I gave that to Pete from Surviving This Cruel World because, to be honest with you, I didn't like it. But that's not the reason I gave it to him. I gave him a couple other ones too. But if I have a Slingshot on the shelf that I'm not going to shoot or don't care for, and somebody else will, why the hell wouldn't I give it away? So that's, I hope he shoots it, but I can't remember if I've gotten anything else from Schmo. Oh yeah, I did. Damn it. I got the Kodiak from him. I got the metal Kodiak. It's the regular size. It's number 2. It's stamped number 2. So that's awesome. How is the audio and visual, guys? Are we doing all right? This thing is puny. I'm talking tiny, dude. But the finish on it is great. I know he said something about you could see a fingerprint in there or something. I don't know if I could see it or not. Maybe I could figure out a way to steal his identity. All right, so let's get a little measurement here. We're sitting at 70. Holy guacamole. All right, Mikey. I'll try to see. We're all friends here, right? We all have our positives and our negatives of being humans, right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not even. We're gonna just stop that conversation right here. So I'm thinking that you're gonna have to hold it like this because this doesn't feel right at all. So I'm thinking handle gets swept up, and wow, this is small. I'm not sure if I want to be able to shoot this. I really don't want to fork hit it, but I'm definitely gonna shoot it. Whew. We're gonna test our abilities tonight, fellas. What do you think? Think I should shoot it or put it on the shelf? I'll let you guys decide. Give me some feedback. Yes, no? Do I do it? Ugh. Wow. I love it. Let's get a closer look here. I don't know how to tell the differences in wood, but it's a nice piece. It's just so small. Oh, look at the star. Huh. All right. Oh, God. What the hell are we talking about? Give it to Pete. Hey, come on, man. I gave him other stuff, all right? Because he was just starting off, and he was definitely, I mean, I don't know. It's always nice to help people out, and I thought, hey, I gave him other stuff too, all right? It wasn't just like that. And that was a nice slingshot, damn it. It's just it wasn't for me. Hey, Chad Green, it's just the slanted tips on the Icarus are hard for me to shoot. I just sucked at it, man. And then I just bothered me, so I threw it on the shelf and I didn't shoot it again. I don't have, what do I have out here? I got this guy. I got some straight cut thing that I made the other day. Should we shoot that? No. No. We'll shoot these guys. I got some of those bands made up. The taper is gonna go all the way around it though. So this style here, there's no notches or anything. Oh God, I should have never said anything. All right. So we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna put some bands on here. I mean, am I an ass for doing that? I don't think so. I mean, it would have just been sitting on my shelf. I mean, if somebody did that to me, I'd be pretty damn happy that somebody gave me a slingshot, you know? I mean, that feeling is hard to beat. I've gotten a few from you guys, you know, and it's just one of them things. Zach, what up? You made it. We're going to band up this little guy and hope and pray that there's no fork hits, okay? And nothing else. All right, Mikey, I'm going to tell you something else here. And if... God. I'm the worst gift giver, all right, for one. Because I always think... I don't know. So I also gave away a shirt that I had, okay? And once again, it wasn't because I didn't like it. It was because it was too big and it didn't fit. Yeah, there. How's that? So this thing is gonna, I've already showed it to you a million times, but this is how it's gonna go, all right? We're gonna try and wrap this on here. There's a whole lot of trying here, and I hope a lot of success is going to happen. But if it doesn't, I'm prepared to accept the consequences. So since these bands are definitely way bigger than the tip of this slingshot, we're gonna have to see how this goes. We'll get a little creative. I hope I can hit something besides this slingshot. This is the smallest one I've shot, other than this dude's pretty close. He's pretty close. And I shot that one fair to Midland. You ever heard that phrase? Is that like one of those old geezers? The old fair to Midland. I shot back in the day. We didn't have none of those flat bands. All right, let's see. Well, one side is almost wrapped. Hopefully I did this the right way. So I've been getting like 30 minutes approximately in the morning of shooting time, and it has been fabulous, man. It's colder than, well, it's not that bad. It was 35 this morning, and it was 29 yesterday morning, but just to be able to shoot again before I go to work really sets the mood for the day. I only got one side. I think it's gonna stay on. Yeah. I might be able to do something with this. Hopefully it doesn't fling off and hit me in the face. Maybe I'll put on my safety glasses. Manny, what's going on? All right, let's see if we can get the other side mounted up here and pluck away at that new bell target and see if we can hit it. I'm kind of excited to see if it's gonna ricochet. You know, I've been like a burper my whole life, belching and stuff. But now, whenever I do it, at least when I'm on live or something, I always think like maybe Can Vandal thinks I'm trying to rip him off or something. And I'm not. He is the belcher and farter and everything else. But this is who I am. It can't stop me from being who I am. And I'm a belcher. And a farter. You can ask my kids. It's true. Getting to the point where sometimes I forget those the stories that I tell people. So I try not to talk much. Yeah, you know, I think if that would have been a short, not a short, but a short, and not a long form video, it might have had some success. That video's only got like 200 views on it. And probably 150 of them are me watching it over and over again. Because every time I watch it, I crack up and I cannot help it. It's just one of those things. All right, we got bands on it. They are extremely short. We're going to pull back and hopefully don't hit my eyeballs. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to anchor up pretty high with this guy. You know, Andy, I could. I thought about that too, right? But then it's like, are people gonna be like, oh, this guy's just, he's just trying, he's just reaching for stuff to post. He doesn't have any new ideas, you know? And it's true, because I don't. But sometimes I think of it, stuff in the middle of the night, and I'm like, God damn it, I should make a video out of that. Now I'm just freaking rambling, sorry. Okay, so what we're gonna do is spin around, and I'm gonna shoot that. Yeah, there is nothing new anymore, coin worker, period. No matter what, whatever you do, no matter what it is, somebody's already done it. See, I'm 40, God damn, I'm 45, I think. Hey, what's up, Ethan? You still alive, man? So Ethan's been not feeling the greatest over the past few days. And I hope you're feeling better, my dude. Because there ain't nothing worse than feeling sick. So let's do this. Whoa. All right. We are over here. Where the hell am I doing here? There we go. Okay. So instead of turning on the overhead light, last year I had this little like spotlight thing that I was using in the winter for in here to kind of shine on my target a little bit better. So I'm going to turn that on so I can see what I'm shooting. After hanging this one up earlier, I can tell you that on my indoor catch box, the back of it is gray. And this thing was kind of hard to see at first in like regular overhead lighting. So I'm gonna put this little spotlight on it and see what happens. Yes, I'm wearing shorts and Crocs and socks. So we'll see if that helps at all. You're in the hospital, dude? That ain't right. Yes, I am old. Coin worker, I don't know how old you are either. You're probably, are you 40? You're 40 maybe, right? I hate guessing people's ages. I know Mikey's a nice young 23. He just has aged a little bit. Right. And Mikey's a young buck. 79, you do the math. I was born in 78. We are old, Coin. That's why you got all those video games and cool stuff in your basement, dude. That's all the stuff I grew up on too, man, to a certain degree. We were talking about that on Chuckin's last live. See, I didn't have a lot of the cool stuff. Hey, what up? George, how are you, man? Glad you're here. Thank you. When I was young, I didn't have all the cool like video games because, I don't know, we were just a normal middle class family. We didn't have a whole lot of extra cash. But a couple of my friends did. And then later on, I did, after I got a little older or whatnot. But yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff in your, I think it's your basement. Maybe it's your garage. All right, boys. Wish me luck. This thing is puny. And I'm a little bit scared. I haven't had a fork kit in quite some while. And I really don't want to get one on the Slingshot, especially during a live. If it happens, it happens. And if it does, I'm just going to set it down because I don't want to ruin it. And I know that a couple of fork kits on naturals. Damn, Rex, how old are you? I thought you were probably like the same age as us. Yeah, Ethan, you're pretty young too. You're what, 30 something, ain't you? Man, I hope I'm not screwing that up. Oh God, I'm kind of nervous, not because of the live, but I really don't want to hit this. Yeah, I got an original NES. Definitely not the year it came out, but I remember going to I think we had one Walmart back in that time frame because they weren't like super popular yet. But on that Walmart, they had one NES for people to practice or use or try, and it was just Super Mario Brothers 1 and Duck Hunt. And yeah, when we did go to the Walmart, me and my sister would try and play that. I'm procrastinating a little bit. Oh God. Ugh. Well, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it, right? Let's see what happens. Whew. I'm like too scared to even aim. I didn't even aim. 69. Ugh. I don't know where to aim with this thing. And I'm starting to freak out a little bit. And I don't know where they're going. And I'm getting a little bit of weird thumb slap. Well, I saw the thing twitch. I want to hear it jingle at least once, but I don't want to shoot this thing that much. I didn't bring any other frame. I got some hanging on the wall. Maybe we'll hook something else up. I can see the target, but I can't track my shots. It's damn too dark in here. All right. Well, I hate to blind you, but I'm turning on the overhead. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm shooting high, left, right, down, or what. Okay. Now I see a little bit. Okay, all right. And I just nicked her on the side. All right. This thing is puny, guys. There we go. Oh, it jingles. It didn't bounce back. I thought it was going to bounce back at me. I keep shooting. The way this thing is, I'm shooting high and to the right. First shots on this tiny little natty, guys. Yeah, dude. I don't like it as far as shooting. I don't mean that in a bad way, Jordan, but I'm being honest. I like the way it looks and feels. This is going to be just a piece that I'm going to keep up on my shelf because it's a memory. See, slingshots are kind of like music and other things. They bring back memories of times in your life and, generosity and people you meet. And that's what's super cool about anything you win or are gifted. But yeah, I got no consistency with this thing. Kind of all over the place. Seems like it wants to pull up on me a little bit. So that was a direct hit and a ricochet. Now the damn thing's swinging all over the place. Yeah, you know what? Sorry, I'm thinking in my head. The string shot. Almost all these are high. Yeah, you know, this is just a certain point when you gotta understand that certain slingshots are gonna take a little while longer to dial in than others, and this is one of them. So we're gonna go back over here and talk a little bit. Tekken, man, I used to rock that too. Just reading that long comment. Coinworker says, we weren't really that poor, but my parents spent money on cool, oh, Jesus, why do I do that? On vacations, yeah, experiences, right? More than anything. I got tons of those, man. You know, we weren't poor either. I don't want to portray that image. We weren't poor. It's just we were blue collar, you know, like my dad worked, my mom stayed home and raised the kids. I got a brother and 2 sisters. They're all still alive, thankfully, you know, and we made it work. So he worked, you know, sometimes multiple jobs to put food on the table, but we were never broke. So that is true. This is the one I've been working on a little bit. This is a big old chunky. I haven't banded this guy up yet, but it's huge. She's thick, man, and shiny. But it holds nice. It's about a 90 millimeter, and it holds real good. So that's more of a, I don't know, the tiny ones I can't shoot that good. But this one will be definitely in the forever bin, forever shelf. You guys are probably all in the kind of 90 to 100 range, I would assume, for fork widths, right? Are we talking about video games still? See, I played a lot of Tekken when I was probably, had to have been like 20 or something. We played a lot of Tekken. We played, you remember that game Driver, where you just essentially were a driver for like, kind of like the mob? I loved that game for some reason. Twisted Metal. We played a lot of Twisted Metal, which was super, super fun. 90 or you're doing it wrong. Ain't that the truth, coin worker? I couldn't agree more. So see, the one that I had sitting around is almost the same size. I just haven't made it yet. Look, it even has similarities. Found that last summer camping. I think it was camping. Didn't have a lot of good pickings. So this will be hanging up somewhere. Well, I want to shoot that target, guys. I'm going to throw some bands on something else. I don't have any of my main ones that I've been shooting out here. I haven't shot the Scout in ages. Why don't we do that? We're on a simple shot theme, right? So let's go ahead and band up the old Scout. See if we can get anything with that. This was the old first Slingshot that I ever had as an adult. And to be honest with you, it is a fabulous Slingshot. The only thing that I would change on it would be to change to the integrated clips like the X has, and get these giant frickin' things off of here, because these clips are humongous. I just don't get it. Why do they need to be that big? Huge. But the way it feels in the hand, this is a fabulous slingshot. It really is. I know I'm 100% Omega Slings, and I always will be, just because I like what Mikey and Chuckin are doing. But if you think about it, without companies like Simple Shot, there would be a lot less people slinging, because they have really put a lot of slingshots in a lot of people's hands. So I got nothing but love for their products. I don't like their latex, and there's no way around it. I just don't. I do not like it, period. And I don't know if I'm going to change my mind ever, because I've tried it, and maybe it's just the stuff I'm using is too thick, because it is thick, but I don't like it. But as far as their products, I got 2 Scouts. I had an X, got rid of it. I got 2 the Champs. The Champs are really good slingshots. And now I got some targets from them. So I'm going to pluck away at this thing a little bit more. No, see, Coin Worker, I probably should give them another shot and buy some thinner latex from them, because all I have is the super thick crap. And for what I do, that just doesn't work. But I don't want to spend money on more latex when I already have a ton. And the stuff I have, I like. So there's no reason for me to go back to something that I may or may not like, when I know for a fact that the stuff I do have, I do like. But let's see if we can get a couple of hits on that thing. I do love these set screws, or whatever they're called, the thumb screws. If these clips were just like integrated or half the size of what they are, then that would be fabulous. I know, Coin, you like those fiber optics, so I mean, they hinted towards doing a Scout LT with some of the characteristics that the X has. So like a Scout LT X or something. They're kind of hinting around towards that, because I think that's what the people want. And you know, they're obviously whoever's in charge over there is pretty smart, because they are keeping track of what people want, and they're trying to keep up with the demands. Let's see if we can hit anything with this. Oh, where was that? God damn. Yeah. All right. We're getting closer. Now this thing, I gotta get used to regular. Whew. These are all like dead center, but they're low. I got used to shooting that little baby. That was kind of a side hit. She's swinging. Should be swinging. Man, all of them low now. There we go. There we go. Center's spinning all around. Oh, hit her on the move. So that one loud one, it actually ricocheted off and hit the bottom of the catch box. I don't know what happened. Looks like my curtain might be falling down too. All right. Life is good. Oh, I see what happened. Look at that. See what it did? It folded itself up on top of each other. Now one of my backdrops is flipped over the front. And now we're all caught up like a nut. It's sitting inside of itself. It's folded up and tucked away like it's going to bed. And I can't get it out. I'm shooting it, but it's stuck over my stupid band. Still hitting it. It's kind of peeking out now. There we go. You get some solid hits, but it's stuck behind the damn thing. God damn it. I gotta go get it out of there. Seeing the prototype, it's on its way. Sometime after the new year. Yeah, I think that thing is gonna fly off the shelves because the LT is definitely a symbol. XT and the LT, right? They're I don't know. They're a staple in the Slingshot community. I put the metal in there, the weight. I like a little bit of a heft. I'm gonna go unbury that thing. Hold on a second. Gotta figure out how to get this better up here. So the bell kind of popped around, but it's not beat up yet. See if we can get some more smacks on it. Hopefully that backdrop doesn't come out again. That's kind of annoying. I still haven't redone this box yet. I need to. It's on my list of crap to do. I just don't want to do it. Hey, I heard somebody sells catch boxes now. The little fold-up ones. That, you know what? That's another thing I wanted to say is that new bag. Check out that bag at Omega. Mikey posted up these new like tactical EDC everyday carry bags, but they look cool as hell. I think they're from Sniper Sling, maybe if I read that right. But they look pretty sweet. He also has some catch boxes now, right? The foldable. Is that even what they're called? Or are they called something else? But they are a catch box, I think. Do they fold up or what? You still on here, Mikey? Nectar of the gods. But that bag looks pretty sweet. Ethan laying in the hospital. Oh, baby. Whatever Ethan makes is going to be fabulous. Those bags are badass, man. I'm going to maybe get one. I don't know. I kind of want to see it, though. Like, I mean, cat boxes. You're selling cat boxes now, too? Wow. Does that mean I have to get a cat? Yes. I hope that you go live, Mikey, and kind of show. The show and tells are always great when you guys do that with your new products. Yes, a live video of the bag and cat boxes for the cats. That is awesome. Turn my light off, the one that was on it. That was a direct pounder. And she bounced out. Yeah, another hit. Another one, but not a clean one. Swings a lot, which, I mean, is to be expected, right? And that gray, it just matches right in. This is not the most bright target for lighter colored backdrops. I'll have to hang one up out in the outdoor one and see if it looks any better. Should have just brought the Slingshot out here that I shoot every day. There we go. I don't anticipate this target, the tube part, breaking. My catch box might be breaking. Still jingling. Those are hits, guys, but they're just bouncing like straight down or something. And the whole thing is kind of walking around a little bit. God damn, that's freaking loud. I don't like it. Must rebuild catch box. That was a good clean hit. Dancing all around. There we go. He's taking some hits. I don't know if you guys can see it at all. Hold on, wait a minute. You had a can crusher at 0? Oh, where up? Put it in my cart, please. I got a few in today. Some more can crushers, pretty cool colors, and badass Spitfire that already sold. I almost bought it. Listen here, Slinging Clay. What I need is to fix that stinking, the back one. I don't know, man. This thing, I whipped it together last year, and then I forgot. I didn't forget about it, but I just haven't had a chance or a need to use it because I'm typically outside. You can hear them bouncing all over the place. Oh, it's a fun target, but I don't know. Kind of a sucker for stupid little things like this. And now it caught itself up again. Mother... See, that stupid backdrop spins up every now and then. I don't know what that orange thing is down there. I'm gonna try and shoot it. Maybe it's it's a sticker. Oh, got it. Untangled it. Bag is definitely in my future. I think I'm gonna get one of those. I don't know. I already have one, but I don't like it. I bought it last year. And it's one of those things, like I said, I bought it from Amazon. Ooh, got that one on the fly. And it just doesn't fit right as far as all the crap that I want to put in there. I love my can crusher. You got a Buddha in the mail yesterday? That's a beautiful slingshot. Lone Wolf Caddy, I didn't see you sneak in here. How are you, man? I wish they would give you like a list of like, can I click anywhere and see like everybody who's in here? Oh, the Buddha is the, I'm picturing it. It's kind of, it's kind of got like the, it's like the big, how do you describe it? I don't know. I can picture it. It looks nice. It doesn't Chuck and have a nice Buddha? That sounded perverted as hell. All right, guys. I don't know. This is a target that is definitely priced right at $5. Because, I mean, you're probably not going to make it for that. But as far as fun, it's okay. I don't know. It's something to shoot at. It makes a jingly noise. There's a little cat that walks around the neighborhood, and I don't know who owns it. And it's got a little jingle bell on its collar. What a hit. So if you notice, there's a light over there. Up there. Right there. Whoa. Right there. Jesus. Backwards. And that doesn't match the other lights in my garage. Earl James, what up? Order it for $0. $0 flash sale. Yeah, I love the crusher. I don't think it's my absolute favorite slingshot ever. As far as, it's really hard to pick. Can crusher is fabulous, but I think my Koya is still my baby. can't let my baby Koya go. Yeah, that's what I'm picturing, Andy. It's like it's kind of a stinger with just a round cup. There's not like a bunch of shapes to it. It's just like, or kind of like the same forks as like almost like the lion's paw sort of thing. It's just like a smooth U, like bowl shape, right? But then it's got the bottom that comes out a little bit. Yeah, I would say my Koya is probably one of my very, very favorite frames. But I go through phases just like anybody else. And it's all the way on the side now. It's just going to start making all sorts of noise. God damn, that fucker, that thing is pounding. Anyway, like I was saying, that light up there is, it doesn't match the others. Because last year I had a ricochet come up and it smashed 2 big bulbs and there was glass everywhere. It was fun. Fun was had by everyone. So now what I did was, I didn't want the person who owned this house before me, they had these lights. They're kind of weird, dude. Like they're in goofy spots. I don't know what this guy, he used to have. I'll tell you a story here, okay? So the dude who bought this, or not the dude who bought it, that would be me. The dude who owned this house before me, right? See, I know a guy who lives a couple of houses down, or lived a couple houses down. I used to work with him. And so when I was looking to buy this house, my buddy, I was like, hey, what's the block like? Because I'm born and raised in this neighborhood. And but I don't know, I mean, whatever. There's a lot of us who've been around here forever. So I asked my buddy, I'm like, yo, what's the block like, dude? Is there like a bunch of damn it. Is there a bunch of cool people on that block? Or is there a bunch of jerky boys, And he's like, oh, no, the block's pretty cool. Everybody gets along fine, whatnot. He's like, well, house, are you looking at? Because there's 2 for sale. And when I told him, he's like, oh, you mean the child porn guy? And I'm like, what the hell? And so he said that one day they were all chilling at their house and like the SWAT teams and everybody came up and kicked in this dude's door. This is my house now. And they pulled him out and then they started pulling all sorts of stuff from his house. And what it was he got busted for child porn. So nobody knows my address and I'm not telling this dude's name. So this is not like going to get me in trouble, I don't think. We're just telling a story here about what happened. Nothing to do with me, so back up, guys. But, this is previous owner. But it's just weird to me, right? Because I didn't know that until, like, we were already buying the house, and he's telling me all this stuff. But you kind of think about things, right? Like, what was that guy doing in that room, Where was his, like, lair? Like, oh my God, it's just kind of creepy, And then like, what happened out here? What I mean? Like, to what degree? Because there's different degrees of things, right? And he didn't get like a long sentence. So was he like just kind of into that stuff? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we'll go back. No, there ain't no bad juju in here, goddammit. See, this is good stuff, right? We have turned whatever has happened, we have turned it around and we have brought nothing but good, beautiful energy into this place. And we have surrounded it with the utmost of fabulous goodness that you could possibly get. And that is all left behind us. But we do get letters every now and then, not from him, but addressed to him. And they're from they're from the Scientology or something. Is that right? Is that even a thing? And I'm not knocking anybody's religion, okay? You can believe whatever the hell you want to believe in. But they send us letters addressed to him, and it's just a bunch of stuff. But I don't know. But whenever I get one of those letters, it reminds me of this guy. And then I don't know. Let's try and shoot that target down there. Yeah. So, the whole thing that started that conversation was the lights. So what he was he used to build like hot rods, okay? Oh, God. Why are we laughing? Yeah, the garlic definitely helps something, all right. It helped me get even more angry at squirrels for trying to tear it out of the ground, I can tell you that. But I guess the dude built hot rods, right? So that's why he had lights in certain areas of this garage. And you can tell, like, there was some, like, you could tell a cylinder block was sitting on the floor because you could see, like, where it had rusted. And, it's, I don't know. So that's why he had these lights in weird positions, I hope. That's what I'm going to stick with, at least. Well, I don't know. I think on that point, yeah, we'll go check the bell real quick. Let me see if that bell has taken any hits. That it's still ringing, so I don't think it has. Let's see if we can get one good clean hit out of it. Good enough. I'm just gonna go look at it real quick. Be right back. Zero damage. Oh, God. Zero damage, fellas. So if you're shooting 8mm and short draw, you can buy this target and have hours and hours of fun. Oh, God. What the fuck? God damn it. Jesus. All right, where are we? No, the bell ain't gonna flatten at the power. Ice cream chugger. I bet you did there, Mikey, when you're pounding them down long draw with the big balls. I think that, but I bet it didn't break the tube now, did it? I don't think that stuff's gonna break. I think you were saying that it kind of reminded you of the same stuff that the wasp spinners were made of. It kind of does seem like that a little bit. It's squishy. Yeah, with 8mm short draw, you could definitely shoot this thing all day. Probably would not break it. Or, sometimes it might help if you hit it. Whatever. We're just having fun. One more. There we go. All right, boys. We've been on here for an hour. Fun was had by all, I hope. What's next? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, I am going to have... I'm going to put up the announcement for... I got to get this 1,000 subscribers giveaway thing going, because I know... I think Chuckin's got to be goddamn near 2,000, and he's giving away all sorts of cool stuff. And so am I, damn it. But I want to do it before him, just because, yeah, I don't know why, but I do. So that is coming up. Oh, tougher balls, eh? You laughed once. What are we talking about? The biggest balls of them all. So, next, hey, Northeast Slingshot. You have showed up and arrived. So 1 week, I'm going to do it next week. But I'm going to give the, whatever word I pick, Hey, you guys want to help me pick a word? I need to pick a word to tell people. I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I'm going to post it up. The 1,000 subs giveaway. And what should we use for a word? These nuts. Oh yeah, the membership. Hey, I always forget about that. Should we do walnuts? Should we do 8mm? Should we do 1K? Hey, 1K. Should we do thank you? These nuts. Damn, I don't know, went flying somewhere. Balls. Pumpernickel. Can I get some of that pumpernickel? Is that dark rye? Let me get a slice of that dark rye pumpernickel. All right, coin worker. These small balls, LOL. We could do... I don't know. I want to give away... I don't know. I haven't even put it all together yet. But it's going to be fun. It'll be 1 week from today. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give away 3 different prizes. God damn. I'm going to give away 3 different things, okay? We're going to give away... What is that? We're going to give away 3 different things, right? So first, or one of the prizes, I'm going to do the trifecta. So these 3 are all going to go as a match set. I like that. You say fart. That's a good word. So we're going to give away these 3 as a match set, all bushy beavers. I'm going to give away the coyote again. Excellent frame. So this would be number 2. Or I'm not going to be ordered. And then the third one, I haven't decided for sure. But I'm going to give away 3 different things, right? I want to do it to where I'm going to do 2 of them for the word, whatever it is. Fart, stink, wide open ass. But the third one I'm going to do where if you're in the live chat, I think the third one I'm going to do where it's like something little 80s bush where you got to be in the chat to participate. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. But it'll be next week. Next Wednesday night. That's what we're going to do. And it's going to be fun. Once again. The barking walnut. Stink star. The old chocolate starfish. The bacon ring. That's a hit there. Balloon knot. It sounded like she wasn't jingling as much that time. There she goes again. Oh God, I don't even know what that was. Barely made it in the catch box. That's a hit. All right, dudes. Yeah, I gotta go too. We're gonna have fun next week. Next Wednesday, we'll give away some stuff. Hopefully, we can get. We always have a good crowd, no matter if it's 1 person or 15. It's always fun with any one of you guys. Tallywhacker. What are we talking about now? The purple helmeted yogurt slinger. That's always a fun one. Yes. All right, fellas. We are going to have a good rest of your night. All right, yeah. Okay, peace out, y'all. You have a good night, and thank you very much for joining me next week. Too far. We're just getting a little warmed up. Wolfman. All right. Well, have a good rest of your evening, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little while here. And yes, we will see you next week for some giveaway stuff. Pay attention for some videos coming out with some sort of code word. Peace.